Women's pocket makers. How much money do you make from the handbag mafia? What do you mean? Women pocket makers don't exist. They're all already sleeping with the fishes. I'm hard-pressed to find pockets that I can fit my phone in. Meanwhile, men's pockets can fit their phone, car keys, a snack, their dog, an apartment complex. I don't mean to steal every pussy on Reddit. Sorry guys. It's a war and I plan on winning it. But I can sew and have gotten pretty good at sewing real pockets on women clothing. Now that I'm irresistible, I'll wait for all you girls' DMs. Edit. It doesn't work. Why is it not working? The secret they don't want you to know is that. Actually, this is an example of revealed preferences. Women's clothing with pockets simply sells less. Do you think clothing companies want to miss out on an untapped market? Pockets make clothing more baggy and less flattering. Probably none. Why would the handbag mafia want to give money to pocket makers? If anything, they are paying people to not be pocket makers. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. I wouldn't want to put all I put in a purse in a pocket. Also, to some women, purses are a fun accessory, so they don't care about the convenience of not using one. At Target right now there is this awesome Think cotton boho line of clothing. I got a cute ass dress with deep motherfucking pockets. They're awesome, the more you know. I think it's a self-perpetuating situation. Women started carrying purses at some point. This let them carry things that are too big for pockets or just carry more stuff, which made pockets unnecessary. This means that you have to use some kind of purse, like it or not, which means you might as well take advantage of having it, perpetuating the cycle. This is all lies. Pockets are overrated. Why the hell do you want to have a bulky-ass phone, a wallet, and keys, all digging into you at different angles all day when you can just toss it all in a bag and be on your way? I think part of the reason I quit smoking was because I didn't have any more room in my pockets. The handbag industry works for us. Well, it's hard to calculate exactly since Shark Eyes Joe drops off a bag of unmarked bills every Tuesday. I bought a pair of pants that had pockets that were sewed shut. Why? I get paid $5 million per month to put very small pockets so they can't complain about not having pockets. I will seriously start using tie-on pockets like they did in the 17th, 18th century. I never keep valuables in them anyway, but it would be nice for tissues. Excuse me Don Baggy, did thou justice fartus? Vinny, take care of that, will ya? Where are women shopping that their pants don't have regular-sized pockets? All my pants have pockets. A few dress slacks don't have back pockets, but I've never had an issue with pockets in my life. 420,000 euros. Okay, so, I'm probably wrong and anatomy doesn't work like that. But can't women buy men's pants? Looks like we got a turd in the punch bowl. You know Jeff Bezos? He still has more than us boot. Here at Big Jim's Pockets, we got walk pockets, we got stand pockets. Pants don't have pockets. Don't worry about it, we have shorts pockets. No women allowed. I know this is an ongoing issue, but hey girls, you can wear anything you want, right? Why don't you buy some men pants or hoodies that have pockets? I once had a dress that had pockets big enough to fit my old small smartphone. I loved that dress, but it fell victim to time and cats. However, as big as phones are nowadays, my new one wouldn't fit anyway. Face with cold sweat. I wish I had the money to start a line of women's clothing where the main selling point is pockets that aren't fake and actually work. I think I'd make a killing. They gotta be able to correct their half-erect penis. This is not about phones. You forgot their Lamborghini and their AK-47. It's really not that complex, trust me. Just got my GF a pair of dungarees and they have bigger pockets than any of my clothes. The dawn of a new epic. I remember one of my jackets. I used it to smuggle 2 El Cola and bag of chips into school. So much room for cargo. Meanwhile, the women's jeans I own are much more thinner, leggings-like, and the pockets literally can only fit 1/3 if my phone. Okay, but seriously, if utilikilts work, skirts with pockets absolutely should work regardless of bone structure, same with coats with pockets. In all fairness, My experience is that it's a crapshoot whether my pockets work or are too small as a man. Often I fit an amazing amount in through the power of stubbornness and the tensile strength of denim regardless of size. Serious question. Men's suits are sewn shut when bought with the assumption that we will cut it. Very thin thread. Is this how it's done? Or standard seam thread? So if I started an online business simply called Pockets, which only sells dresses and women's pants with proper pockets, and maybe even the option to choose how big the respective pockets will be, would you be interested in shopping there? Edit. Also, how would you feel if the products were more expensive than the average stuff, but only because the workers, in Asia, are getting paid better and have access to proper healthcare, paid vacation, and time off for pregnancy, etc.? Did you have to carry a handbag with you? That's why. How about these shits I bought online that have seams and dimension like they have pockets, but when you go to stick your hand in you just jam your fingertips into nothing. Then you look inside to see they're only a facade. No pocket inside, no seam to tear out to access one. Just a big fuck you from Big Handbag. I just got a denim jacket that I thought had pockets. They're fully formed inside but sewed shut upside down face. This always happens to me too. Praise to you. At this point, I am not even mad. I've learned how to sew dresses and clothes, so I slit those areas and make my own pockets as deep as I want them to be. It's pretty common for suits to have pockets sewn shut because it makes them look nice for display. Just get an X-Acto or seam ripper. Pockets will no longer be sewn shut. Ooh, I actually have an answer to this. They are sewn shut to keep the lines of the garment neat while the item is shipped and in store. The idea is that you cut the threads if you decide you want to use the pocket. Edit for typo. Did you cut them open? Women wanting pockets is pretty much a trope at this point. We want pockets, damn it. I own a men's hoodie that I wear all the time because it has pockets and most of my other clothes don't. The pockets on my hoodie are deep enough for the things I want to carry around. Fuck handbags. Last time I went out with a handbag, I put it down next to me, forgot I'd brought it, and wondered which idiot had dumped her handbag next to me. If it weren't for a friend reminding me it was mine, I'd have left it behind. I don't like handbags. They're too easy for someone to steal or me to leave behind and an unnecessary expense. Open up the seam. Pockets are often sewn shut on dressier pants, but it's just until you purchase them. Sort of like tags on mattresses. If there's actually a pocket there, you can see it on the inside. Just carefully snip a stitch and pull the thread. We sew the pockets shut so that they don't gape when they are on the hangers and when you try them on. Generally there is no back stitch on the ends, so if you pull the pocket apart gently you should be able to find a thread loop to pull on to open the stitch line. Can't you unsew them? Most dress pants have the pockets sewn shut so that they crease and hang prettily. In that case, you just snip the stitches open. Unless they have totally fake pockets, which is just mean. Wow. Big Jim, you are so big and manly and big. Truly a huge, big, massive masculine man. Oh gosh, I hate handbags. Most often, I just want to have my phone, wallet and keys on me. It sucks that I have to carry a handbag just for that. Just give me some pockets, damn it. I love hoodies, have men's and women's, and both have deep pockets. Honestly hasn't been an issue with me with hoodies, even the girliest on I have Lululemon. All hoodies have a pocket. There's some of that, but it's far from a monopoly and there are many smaller businesses that produce clothing. Women's clothing with decent pockets is out there, and it doesn't sell especially well. No, it really just is that a gargantuan percentage of shoppers want clothes with a flattering shape and clean lines. You're seeing large mesh pockets added to active leggings, crops where they can retain the shape, and in the bulky high-rise mom jeans where the whole point is to have additional material. I assume a great deal of manufacturers and designers in the industry are associated or owned by the same parent company. I had to scroll quite far to get a legitimate answer for this question. The free market is not perfect. Consumers can only choose from the options provided. People keep saying to me that they sell less, but that implies they're anywhere to be found at all. I haven't seen a single item of clothing marketed towards women, ever, with decent pockets. Best I can find is small pockets, and even then they're not great. Some of my clothes is literally menswear because I can't find womenswear with proper pockets. That could be why it sells less. Women buy menswear instead for the pockets. I don't agree. I have a pair of jeans that I can fit my entire iPhone 6 in the back pocket. Those jeans went from another pair I found on sales to my favorite jeans. I have a dress with pockets and it also gets worn often just because it has pockets. I wear regular women's bootcut Levi's and my iPhone SE has to go in the front pocket sideways. Even then, it's such a tight fit to get my phone in my pocket that if I squat down or forget to take my phone out of my pocket before using the toilet, it just pops out, falls to the floor. The only jeans I have with real pockets are from Duluth Trading Company. They're expensive so I only own one pair, but the fit and quality are great. Have you met any women? Every woman I have ever met is sick of no pockets in women's clothing. This is what my girlfriend does. She mostly just buys men's clothes which she can pull off like boss. I have hips and thighs, that means men's pants aren't cut in a way that is comfortable. If they fit my hips, the waistband is so large they don't stay on and they poof out in the front with a tight enough belt. Target. I just bought a cute dress with huge pockets there, from Universal Thread. https://www.target.com/p/women-s-florer-dress-universal-thread-floral/a-1593745 preselect equals 8140940#lnk equals same tab closing parenthesis. Everybody has pockets if you're brave enough. Sometimes it's just easier to pay the handbag mafia. For example, if you need to transport a pineapple or something. If I were born a woman, I would have either learned to stitch pockets into everything or just worn men's clothing. Fuck makeup and makeup accessories. And the state of Wyoming. Dude, I snuck in a bag of CHZ burgers from McD's into the theater. They are basted, sewn, closed for shipping and display purposes, because it is easy to snag a pocket opening and damage the garment. Just clip the thread with scissors, and the stitching will come out easily. It was standard seam thread. The pockets were there fully formed etc. but completely sewn shut with seam thread. Generally standard thread, as it's sewn closed at the same time that the pocket is made. I shopped the men's section just for pockets. What do you think? Someone responds this every time it comes up and still nobody has started it, haha. As much as we joke about it, the pockets in dresses thing is way more common now. I think the pants part still needs work, but I don't think for dresses the only shtick being pockets would sell anymore. ModCloth or any website really has pocketed dresses. If front pockets of jeans or pants were large enough for a normal-sized phone though, now we're talking. More expensive but better paid, of course. That's awesome. Make sure you hit the right stuff that'd get you on good for you. Eco's good side. Better than size options. Design the clothes so they still hang well when there's something in a pocket. Also, why even bother putting up non-existent pockets in the first place? Just sell pockets which can be added on. Keeps the overhead low and profits high. This is a new perspective. I wore pants like that today. But it turns out jokes on big handbag, because I don't even have a big handbag. I just stayed home doing nothing, so I had nothing to carry anywhere. Thus I have outsmarted big handbag. I have started learning to use my sewing machine, not to simply make clothes, but to add pockets to my existing clothes. The pockets are rough, and obviously done by a novice, but my word, they make such a difference. Also, my wedding dress had pockets and honestly it was glorious. Thanks for watching. See you later.